Oh, really? The fans told you. The fans told you with that first season what the problem was. Masters of the Universe Revolution executive producer tries to win back fans by promising Netflix sequel series will prominently feature He-Man. It makes no sense. It's like doing the Thundercats and it's not about Lion-O. Doing Transformers and it's not about Optimus Prime. You know what I'm saying? Doing Superman, it's not about Superman. Doing Batman, it's not about Batman. Press X to doubt. In a declaration that perhaps more than any in recent memory needs to be seen to be believed, Netflix's Masters of the Universe Revolution executive producer Ted Biaselli has claimed that the animated sequel series, unlike its predecessor, Revelations, will actually explore what it means to be He-Man. The Netflix director of original series offered this supposed tease of Revolution's narrative, directing while speaking with Special Effects Magazine in promotion of the series' upcoming premiere date. Asked what fans could expect from their next trip to Eternia, Biaselli asserted this is a story that's going to explore what it means to be He-Man when a new responsibility falls on Adam. I think it's interesting to explore what it's like when as an adult, you know what you want to do, and your parents also have expectations for you, he elaborated. How do you reconcile with that? Then, making what can only be described as a Hail Mary for fan attention, Biaselli then answered his own question. We do it with an eye towards making sure fans know that He-Man is in 3.5 or 4 out of 5 episodes. He is He-Man in the show, he ultimately exclaimed. Unfortunately for Biaselli, it's unlikely that his desperate play will actually connect with any of the fans he ostensibly appealing to, as this point in its history, the He-Man continuation series has become almost synonymous with the term deception. Take, for example, the base fact that despite being marketed as a direct sequel to the series' origins, the original Masters of the Universe cartoon in the previous century, Revelations actually centered on not on He-Man himself, but rather Teela and her quest to protect Eternia in the wake of his supposed death. Further, this is the same series whose most famous moment came not in the actual show, but when the showrunner, Kevin Smith, attempted to discredit a wholly accurate series spoiler report from YouTubers Neon and Geeky Sparkles. Yeah, Clownfish. Otherwise known as the duel between Clownfish, by outright lying about Revelation's plot. And then there's Biaselli's own prior admission that the series race swapped both Andra and King Grayskull in order to both trick audiences into liking their own original characters, but that the decision was made specifically to spite a supposed lack of diversity among the franchise cast. Boy! In light of very real and provable events, audiences have been left with little, if absolutely any reason to trust anything the series production crew may have to say in an attempt to boost the watch numbers. Wow. To this end, it should be noted that at no point in Biaselli's recent statement does he ever explicitly confirm the capacity in which He-Man will appear in his 3.5 and a half or 4 episode screen time. Further, at no point does Netflix ever use any language that would suggest that the hero plays an actual center role. Thus, given their history of deception and willingness to run roughshod over the franchise's history, it currently stands well within the realm of possibility that rather than actually playing the part of the series protagonist, He-Man will instead appear in Revolutions as an introspective warrior whose heroism is impacted by his own self-doubt. You know what kind of lead? You know, kind of like the lead hero in the other franchise starring Skeletor voice actor Mark Hamill. Ultimately, fans can discover the truth by January 25th. It's very hard to trust them. It's very, very hard to trust them. We know this. So, I mean, it is what it is. I just don't know what to expect. I never finished the last season. I'm tired as a fan. I'm just so tired. He-Man was one of my favorites as a kid. And just with all this stuff they're doing now. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. Do you believe them or don't you? Or not? You believe them or not?